Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Warframe Reviews, quality Warframe reviews. Now, you may be wondering, Michel, why are you doing a review all of a sudden? Well, I actually came across this video on YouTube, and this video was made about a Warframe weapon. It was a Warframe review, and it got around 100,000 views. It was made 4 years ago, and I looked at it and I was like, dude, I think we could bring that quality content over here as well. Like, no one does it. It's something that's never been done before, and I think I need to catch this hype train before someone else does. Now, today we also have a very special treat for you. We don't have just one Warframe weapon to look at, but we got two. Both a gun and a melee weapon. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to look at is the Baza, which is the gun. And there's something interesting about this gun, and that already starts in the description. It says, make easy prey of enemies with this quiet, agile, and pinpoint accurate 10-0 submachine gun. I don't know whether quiet and submachine gun are the two things that specifically go together for me. But, alright, well, we'll see. Let's just take a look at these stats. Let's just take a look at the stat. We have an accuracy of 80, critical chance of 26%, critical multiplier of 2.8x. If you can figure out what the x is, that will help us a lot. A fall off of between 22 and 34. So if you're over the age of 34, don't even try. You'll just fall off this weapon. Fire rate of 16.67 magazine. The noise is silent, which confirms our theory that this weapon is indeed quiet. It's got a reload of 1.4, but it's automatically triggered. It's an auto trigger, so watch out with this weapon. It may just trigger on its own. Don't get triggered by it. Now, the next weapon is the melee weapon, and the melee weapon is rather interesting. It's called the Cassowar, not to be confused with the war, the big melee, or the broken war. The smaller broken melee. This is the Cassowar. It's a polearm. Cassowar, light and nimble. The twin blades of this polearm will swoop and slice through thongs of. Wait. Through the throngs of hardened enemies, not the thongs of hardened enemies. I will swoop and slice through your thongs. I'm a Tenno, a master of the blade, a space ninja. And I got only one mission. To come for those Grineer thongs. And I will swoop and slice through them. Alright. I'm really liking this weapon. I'm not necessarily a stat person. I also want to see the weapon in the wild. That appears, that appears to be the thing when you're doing these reviews. You also take it out and then you show off how good you are. So, I'm just gonna go to the game right now, and then we're gonna see me play it at a very high level mission, and you'll be amazed by how good I am. Now, the weapon itself is actually pretty good. Like, it sounds pretty quiet. I'm not hearing it make a lot of noise. And as you can see, I'm obliterating these enemies at this very, very high level. I can't tell you how high this level is. You would be such a shock to find out how high this is that I can't really spoil it. But just imagine you going into like the hardest sortie ever and then, amping that up. Oh yeah, it is Captain Full. Let's see if we can damage Full without even touching him. Yeah, there we go. Feel the wrath of my weapon. There we go. See, I didn't even touch him and he already died. Now, of course, I know that Mercury was probably not the best place to test out these new weapons. I was doing a bit of a joke, a bit of a troll. So I decided to go to the plains right now so we can have a bit more of a decent weapon review. So if you're wondering why I'm at the beach right now, well, of course, this is probably the only place. The only considerate place where we can go and slice and swoop through the thongs of Grineer. So let's see if we can find some good-looking Grineer to slice and swoop their thongs. Come on, Grineer. Let's see how you like your thongs being swooped by me. I have to say, definitely the range on this melee weapon is, as we saw with 4 already, pretty good. You don't even need to get close to them, and with the attack speed of the pole arm, it's probably going to be a decent weapon. Now, if you're wondering about how good the primary weapon is, well, it is actually pretty decent. I expected it to be more of a Mark 1 Breton. I don't like the Mark 1 Breton that much. Baron Prime, brilliant, love it, but Mark 1 Breton, no thank you, no thank you. Didn't know that submachine guns and quiet could go together, but they do. Kind of like the quiet launchers we've seen in Warframe before. So if you're tired of taking your bow and arrow or your melee to spy missions, right now you have the opportunity to bring your submachine gun, and people will love you because, you know, it's quiet. Go shoot these bastards up in stealth mode, right? So what do I think about the weapons, the Baza and the ThongRipper? They're both pretty good. They're not bad. They feel really good. They kill a lot of enemies. I love the range on the ThongRipper, and the Bozza is not as bad as a Mark 1 Breton as I expected it to be. Are they good at endgame with full formas? Probably. Like, I don't know. I haven't even max ranked them. They're just rank 5. What you've seen here was literally my first experience. It's only been out for an hour, okay? But aside from that, I think they're pretty cool weapons. Definitely go check them out. I will give them... oh shit, I gotta give them a score. I will give them 4 Thongs out of 5, just because they almost wrote down Thong in the description. It is pretty cool. I think that gets a pass, and overall they're pretty cool weapons. So 4 out of 5 Thongs for this weapon. This weapon set. Go buy it now in the market. Let me know what weapon or Warframe you want me to review next. I do take requests, and I'll see you all next time on Twitch at Wednesday. My cat is Kyo for On the Couch Gaming.
Oh yeah, we did it. We did it.
Yeah, Travis says gross.
Suck it. Oh yeah.
You're so gross.
We're fucking the best. Fuck prime time.